If you're watching this alone, don't skip a single word, because some places are not meant to be explored and some disappearances are never explained. In 2017, a group of 5 friends from Oregon planned a weekend getaway in the Cascade Mountains. Their destination was a remote cabin deep in the woods, known locally as Hollow Pine. Few people had visited it, and none had stayed overnight recently. Local legends said that those who stayed past sunset sometimes never returned, but the stories were dismissed as old folklore. Among the friends was 28-year-old Anna Simmons, an avid hiker and nature photographer. She had mapped the area and carried all the usual gear: GPS, radios, and emergency supplies. The first day passed uneventfully. They arrived at the cabin, explored the surroundings, and set up camp. Anna took dozens of photos, capturing the dense forest and the old cabin that seemed abandoned for decades. That night, around 11:30 p.m., one of the friends, Mark, noticed Anna was missing. They called her name, checked the cabin, and even walked along the nearby trail with flashlights. Nothing. Not a single sound, not even the rustling of leaves. The friends assumed she wandered off and might have fallen asleep somewhere nearby. By morning, Anna was still gone. The friends contacted local authorities. A search party was organized consisting of rangers, volunteers, and canine units. The dogs picked up Anna's scent near the cabin, then followed it along a narrow trail, and abruptly stopped at a small clearing. There were no footprints beyond that point, no signs of struggle, just the empty forest and the faint scent of pine. When investigators examined Anna's belongings, they found her camera lying near the clearing. Most of the photos were normal trees, the cabin, the mountains, but the final 12 photos were strange. They showed Anna at different points along the trail, each image with subtle distortions. Shadows bending unnaturally, trees appearing slightly taller than in previous shots, and in the last image, her face seemed to fade as if she was dissolving into the forest itself. Over the next week, rangers scoured the area multiple times, using drones, thermal imaging, and night patrols. Nothing. No body, no personal effects beyond the camera, no traces. Electronic devices carried by the friends, including phones and GPS trackers, reported temporary interference whenever they neared the clearing. Batteries drained unusually fast, signals dropped, and some radios emitted strange static, occasionally forming what sounded like soft whispers. Locals who lived near the edge of Hollow Pine claimed the forest has thin spots, areas where reality feels warped. They describe hearing faint voices, seeing flashes of movement in the woods at night, and occasionally glimpsing figures standing silently among the trees only to vanish when approached. Some say these anomalies are old, perhaps dating back generations. A year later, a hiker discovered a small patch of disturbed soil in the same clearing where Anna disappeared. Part of her backpack strap was buried beneath leaves. Forensic tests confirmed it belonged to her, yet there were no other clues, no footprints leading away, no traces of a struggle, and no indication of wildlife involvement. Experts debated the possibilities. Some suggested she became disoriented and wandered into a hidden ravine or underground cave, but the terrain showed no such features. Others theorized paranormal interference or a temporal anomaly, a phenomenon where time or space might bend in localized areas. Skeptics argued environmental factors or human error, but the combination of disappearing GPS signals, distorted images, and her vanishing without a trace remained unaccounted for. Over the next few years, multiple hikers reported similar experiences near Hollow Pine. They described sudden feelings of being watched, whispers in the wind, and the sensation that shadows moved independently of the trees. Some claimed they felt time stretch unnaturally. Minutes could pass like hours, or hours like seconds. Anna Simmons was never found. Her disappearance remains officially unsolved. Hollow Pine continues to attract hikers, some curious, some unaware of the dangers. Locals warn that after sunset, the forest behaves differently, trails change, shadows shift, and the familiar becomes unrecognizable. The friends who accompanied Anna that weekend moved away, unable to shake the memories. They continued to receive anonymous messages on social media, photos of dense forest trails with no source, sometimes showing faint shapes that resemble Anna. Authorities have no explanation, and technology fails to trace the origin of these messages. So the next time you explore a remote cabin in the woods, remember Anna Simmons. Some places are not just abandoned, they are waiting for the next person to step inside, for the next trail to vanish, for time and space to twist in ways our minds cannot comprehend. Because sometimes, the real mystery isn't what disappears, it's why it disappears and what remains watching.